Hey guys, Exeter Rider, hope you're doing alright. This one's going to be a bit of a ranty moan once again, if I may. And it's about the old Devon County Council really, more than anything else, that are in their wisdom blocking up the roads. For those that don't know, we've recently had the LTN set up in Exeter, which is meant to ease congestion and also, you know, keep the city moving, so to speak. What a mess. Let's get out of here a minute. Yeah, keep the city moving. They made a lot of it one way now, like this area here, which kind of always worked as a one-way system. Never got clogged up. This is a busy Saturday, fair enough. I just met up with Jim Sadler, actually, one of my subscribers, stroke friends, and had a coffee with him down the quay. He must forgive me, I haven't got my gloves on. I know, I'm bad. On the Meteor 350 today. Yeah, but since they've put these LTNs in, it's had such a massive knock-on effect with the traffic. Is that one parking, or is it going to go straight ahead? This is what you've got to watch out when you're on a bike, isn't it? It's had such a massive detrimental effect on the traffic flow in Exeter. You got all the people that are saying, well, yeah, but it's moving the environmental smog impact away from those areas, but all it's doing is chucking it somewhere else. And what the roads that used to flow, such as this road here, is now clogged. It's now clogged up, so it's not helping anything, and all it's doing is it's coughing more smoke everywhere else, isn't it? You know, it's just absolutely, what are these dickheads, forgive me, what are these people thinking? And his stupid bloody ULEZ crap, you know, then all the people are chopping down the cameras. I don't blame them, honestly. I don't condone breaking the law, but it's just got to the point where they're pushing normal good folk and taking the law into their own hands, and I can kind of see why. You know, all this is unnecessary. It doesn't need to be this busy here. It's absolutely nuts. I don't normally undertake vehicles, but sometimes, you know, when it's like this, I mean, this is pathetic. It's absolutely nuts, isn't it? Well, these cars are going to go nowhere now, are they? Cute. Crazy, man. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. But yeah, I mean, these cars must have been... All they want to do is just get into town or out of town, or get to where they want to go. But it's just nuts, man. Absolutely nuts. And here I am, riding around like a courier rider in London now. It shouldn't be like this. It doesn't have to be. All the people that used to go up that road up there in Magdalen Road are now stuck on this road because they can't get through, because it's a one-way system, not in, you know, going the wrong way. And I'll show you the problem with this traffic in a minute, actually. One of the main problems and why it's got so snagged up. But the whole city is just, you know, any of this environmental crap now that they come out with is just utter bollocks. Utter bollocks. How can they argue that they're trying to make Exeter and other places greener when all they're doing is clogging up the traffic even more? Total bullshit. And this LTN scheme, as I say, I've made a couple videos on that now, and all the crap that they come out with, saying that it's a 50-50 split of people in favour and not in favour, absolute bollocks once again. I've met one or two people in favour, in fact probably two people in favour, and out of those two people, one is an ex-Labour councillor. who apparently lives in one of these LTN areas, and he's very for it. But he would be, because he might be trying to keep his mates happy. You know what I mean? You know, it's gone to that level now where it's making good people turn nasty. For the first time ever, I'm going to be voting in the election, and it won't be for anyone who supports these schemes. If I was in the van now, or in the car, this would have taken me so much longer now to get through this lot. Thank you, buddy. You know, even a simple trip into town now, it's probably 45 minutes. Now, just to let you know what's happening here, the reason this gets snagged up during busy times, what you got there is you got the left-hand turn which goes into the one-way system down there. Don't know if you can see that very well, but because it backs up on the one-way system now, it didn't used to. It used to be quite an empty street up there. But because it backs up down there, it stops people turning left, which stops all this traffic from moving forward. And you get that all the time in the one-way system now. There's also a place called Longbrook Street. Let's jump in here, actually. So what we'll do is go down Longbrook Street now, and we'll take a look, and I'll show you how it used to be and the reason why it has changed. It doesn't seem in a rush, so I'm going to get in ahead of them. And it's just, why, I just don't understand why they make these rules. There's this Article 22 or some sort of thing that's going on, which UK have signed up to. I don't know much about it. I don't really want to know. Life's complicated enough. It's hard enough just dealing with this dumbass decisions that they make anyway, isn't it? Let alone anything else. Let's chop through here. Thank goodness for motorcycles, eh? God, I don't know where I'd be without bikes in Exeter now and cutting through the traffic. Absolute nightmare. That's a high street to the left there. Sidwell Street to the right. John Lewis. Used to be Debenhams, till they went diddly squat. Yeah, so what happens is certainly at peak times, during the working day week, for example, is all this street here gets backed up all the way down. It used to flow, it used to be hardly any cars on there, but now it's all become one way. The traffic backs all the way up, back to where we were, and back to the inner bypass where I was mentioning that the left turn gets busy. Yeah, so as you go down here and you got to turn right, it used to be an empty road. No one ever used to travel up there, but now it's just utter gridlock now. See if we can get past the spurs. Mental, isn't it? Absolutely mental. Yeah, so this road here that we're going down now, York Road, this is in Exeter. Used to be really quiet. Hardly anyone would come down here. But because of the one-way system again, and all the changes that have happened, what used to flow now often becomes gridlocked all the way back here. It's almost become a main road area that goes all the way back. Right, now I'm going to choose not to go through all this now. I'm going to draw the line there. But yeah, it used to be a quiet road down there, and now it's just absolute blinking nightmare. So all this crap about environmental, you know, trying to save the planet and all this crap, and they're doing absolutely the opposite. They're adding more pollution, more stress, more hassle, creating more angry drivers because they're all pissed off that they have to go through. Looks like the football's on. Yeah, because they're all pissed off that they have to go through the traffic, unnecessarily so. You know, instead of going 400 yards down through one of the low traffic neighbourhoods, they now have to go 2.5 miles and add, you know, in peak times 30 or 40 minutes to their journey. Absolutely crazy, man. Why, oh why are they doing this shit? Now, one of the reasons I'm saying this now is because Rishi Sunak, Mr. ULEZ, is actually he's just made an announcement. I don't know when you're watching this. He's just made an announcement saying that he's going to be pro-motorist now, and he's going to look into the schemes, LTN schemes, for example, and the ULEZ scheme, and all that whiffle waffle that he's well, I'm blaming him. I'm sure there's a group of them that are coming up with these dumbass ideas. But he's coming up with saying he's going to backtrack basically and look into it and all that. Too late, mate. He's hacked off so many people now. Certainly those poor people in London, and I do mean the poor people in London, poor buggers. You know, having to pay. Imagine having to pay 15 quid every time you go into town. And I've heard, I don't know how accurate it is, that it's about £100 for lorries to go into the low emission zone. It's absolutely disgusting when you're already being taxed anyway. It's alright for him, he's got millions of quid, hasn't he? But again, keep the poor poor. And that's the way that this country seems to run, unfortunately. I never used to get involved in this stuff. I'm one of those that sits back and, the dumbasses make the decisions, and then we just have to sit by it, don't we? I haven't got time with paying the mortgage and running a YouTube channel to think about all that as well, and protest and all that. I wish I did have time. I'm struggling to keep the business alive as it is, let alone all that malarkey. But yeah, it stinks, and I think it's catching up with Sunak now. And again, I haven't really got anything against Sunak, really. I thought he was alright when he first come in, but they have made a monumental cock-up with these LTNs and the ULEZ schemes. There's no doubt about that. ULEZ has absolutely destroyed the Conservative Party. I don't understand how it works. Exeter is a Labour-controlled area, and most of them are very much for the LTN. So whether they're just sucking up to London and Parliament, I don't know. But anyway, I'm going Morrison's now. I'm going to stop talking now. Thanks for watching. Bit of a rant. I'm sure you lot feel the same. So have a good time, and I'll see you 4 o'clock next Sunday.
Where have you been? Did you see, did you hear, did you feel anything? In the world you're in the world you're in. Brutality, make it one, make it two, make it 3 times around.